calculation from the very beginning. So if I suppose I take a number that is 43, we'll be taking a trick in which we'll be doing multiplication, right? And you have to multiply this number by 11. Now you must be thinking this is a very easy number ma'am has chosen, but I must say 11 is very important number. Okay, so let's see. How would you calculate this? See, how would you calculate it? Traditionally, you'll do 1 multiplied by 3. It will give you 3. 1 multiplied by 4. It will give you 4. You'll put a cross to satisfy tens place value. Going further, you'll multiply this tens place value 1 by 3. And you will repeat the step with 4. And you'll get the answer 450. Just a second. 473. Right? This is the traditional way. Some might say, ma'am, I know the table of 11. I can do it directly. Very well. You can read the table of 11. 11, 3, 33. 11, 4, 44. Carry forward 3 added will become 473. Yes. Then going further, some will say, ma'am, I know a property, which is distributive property. I'll be using that. Going further, I'll multiply 4 into 43 into 10 will give me 430 plus 43 will get me the answer of 473. These are 3 traditional ways to solve the question. Now, coming up to Vedic mathematics and seeing the magic of Vedic mathematics, 43 multiplied by 11, you'll get the answer directly. 4 here, 3 at one's place value, and in between, sum of both the numbers, that is 4 plus 3, and I got my answer. So the answer here is 473. Hope you have noticed this is the same answer I got in the previous standard calculation. So it's 473. Let's try the same trick with other number. So you can just randomly use it later as well. For example, my number is 52 to be multiplied by 11. Now you got the trick. I want answer from you. Let's see who all can answer. This is my tens place value. This is my ones place value. And the number 5 here, 2 here. And in between, sum of both the numbers 5, 2. That is 7. We got the answer. Okay. Let's try with one more number. And I'll change the digit from to 2-digit number to 3-digit number. For example, my number is 524. Okay. Let's see, it's 524 to be multiplied by 11. Now you must be thinking which digit took place and how to do the sum and place it again, right? So let's see, this is my 100 place value, this is my tens place value, this is my ones place value, right? Okay. Now, I'll use the sutra of Vedic mathematics. I'll count the number of digits in 11. How many digits are there in 11? There are 2 digits. So when there are 2 digits, I'll reduce it by 1. And how many numbers are left? That is 1. And I'll put that number of zeros here. So 1 was left, so I'll put 10 here and 10 here in the front and the end of number. And go to the next step. The next step says how many digits are there in 11? That is 2 digits are there. 2 digits. So I'll take 2 digits at one go and add them and write it. For example, 0 and 4. It's 2 digit I'll take. 0 plus 4 will give me 4. I'll put a cross over here and go further. 4 plus 2 will give you 6. Right. 2 plus 5 will give you 7. And I'll remove 1 digit here. Further, I'll add 5 plus 0 and then I'll cut 1. Now there is no more number to form pair, so I'll end up my answer, give my answer. The answer is 5764. Okay. Those who are not understand it might be the case, who could not understand my language. I'll repeat it the same trick with another trick. So for those who are able to understand it, just quickly write the other question and try solving it. And I want you to solve before me. Okay. Before I can complete my calculation. 4132 to be multiplied by 11. Right. How many zeros on both the sides? 1 0. Then start adding the digit quickly. It's 0 plus 2, 2, 2 plus 3, 5, 3 plus 1, 4, 1 plus 4, 5 again, 4 plus 0, 4. So here is my answer. So who all did the calculation is with quickly and before I completed my calculation, a clap for them, and that's nice. So let's go to another trick. So hope you understood this trick. You need to understand the concept. When there was 11, I have seen how many digits? 2 digits were there. I said, okay, 2 digits are there. I'll subtract 1 from here. Whatever digit is remaining, I'll put that number of zeros on both the sides of my number. For example, if my number would be, let's see. All right, there are 3 numbers. So I'll subtract 1 from here. How many? 2 digits are remaining. So I'll put 2 zeros on both the sides. Here we need to catch it. Here we need to understand the sutra, how the zeros are coming. And after that, the step is same. Number of digits are there. Number of digits I'll start adding. So let's quickly go to the next step because we don't have much time. It's already 4:20. So I'll show you a quick square trick. Okay, what exactly is a quick square trick? You can calculate the square of any number. What do you mean by square first? Any number. For example, any number to the power 2 represents number multiplied by number. That is called the square of number. For example, here it is x written. So it says, for example, if I'll write 2 square, it will show 2 multiplied by 2 and the answer is 4. I got my answer. Further, now I'll write some digits. You try answering that. If you are able to answer, that's really good. If you are not able to, don't get disheartened. I'll share the trick. For example, if number is 5 square. Okay. 5 square means 5 multiplied by 5. I'm writing it just once for you. Next number I won't write it. You need to understand 5 square means 5 multiplied by 5. Will give you absolutely right. You said 25 and I heard it. Going to the next number. 15 square. 15 square means 15 multiplied by 15. Yes, some of them are able to answer. 225. Absolutely correct. 25 square. Here we'll see a cat. 25 multiplied by 25. A big number and the answer is 625. Yes, you were right. I heard. Absolutely. Going to the next digit. If I say 35. Oh, it's too small. I'll say it is 35. Now you'll have to do 35 multiplied by 35. Is anybody here to give me the answer? 35 multiplied by 35. So, yes, I can hear you. Try answering. But not by multiplication. No, we'll not use this trick. We'll just go quickly with the help of Vedic mathematics and can get the answer. Let's see how. Right, let's see how. 35 square. At unit place, the value is 5. And square of 5, we know very well, is 25. Initial digit 3. See properly. You have to multiply your initial digit with its successor, that is 4. Okay, so 5. So here 3 multiplied by successor 4 will give you absolutely right 12. I'll place this 12 in front of 25 and get my answer 12. 25. Isn't that easy? Now you don't have to multiply 35 by 35. You can get this done very easily with the help of this trick. 5 square, 25. 3 multiplied by 4 will give you 12 and you get the answer 12, 25. Okay, let's try with another number. I'll just keep this written here, over here so that you can take a reference. My number is 45 square. Yes, try answering quickly. Yes, 5 square, 25. 4 multiplied by successor 5 will give you 20. 25 is the answer. So those who got it correct, appreciation for them, and keep this trick in your mind so that you can calculate further. We'll go to the next number. Now I'll ask you number randomly and you have to answer. We'll directly write the number. For example, my number is 65 square. Yes. Who can answer? Yes, absolutely. The answer is 4225. 6 multiplied by successor 7 will give you 42. And in the end of 5 square, 25. Let's go for 55 square. Yes. Now I want you to try answering from the front. That is 5 multiplied by 6 gives you 30. And then 5 square 25. So 3025. Try answering it orally. This doesn't need board. I'm just writing it for you to see. So you have to do it orally. Where yes, absolutely. You can get the answer orally. For example, we'll take 75 square. 7 multiplied by 8. Quickly. 56. Answer. 5625. Yes, it's 5625. Hope this is clear. Hope this is clear. And we can get the answer for 85 square. Yes. Please try it. 8 multiplied by successor 9 will give you 7225. I'll jump now. I'll go to triple digit now. I want you to understand the concept in triple digit also. So let's see if my number is 105 square. Don't get scared. The number is triple digit, but the solution is same and very easy. 5 square 25. 10 multiplied by successor 11. The answer is 110. Yes, the answer is 11025. 11,025. So we got the answer. Now, in next trick, you need to use your brain and the previous trick I've shared with you. That is 115 square. Okay, here is the catch. Here you can use multiple Vedic trick at a time. 11 is supposed to be multiplied by 12. And we know very well that using the trick of 11, we can get the answer orally. So it is 1, 3, and 2. So it's 132, that is 11 multiplied by 12, and in the end 5 square is 25. So 13225 is my answer. Hope you are able to understand it. Hope you are able to relate it. That 16 sutras and 13 subsutras are not differently applicable. They might get will be applicable on same number. Here, see, you can see the calculation of quick square, and we used not sandwich method of 11, right? So this is how Vedic is related. It is connected, right? Okay, hope it is clear till here. I'll show you one more trick. Because when we talk about square, so listen very carefully. When we talk about square, we have a number which is ending with 5, right? We have a number which is starting with 5. And we have a number in which 5 is not at all there. That is nor ending nor starting with 5. So these 3 sets of trick, if you will understand in square, you can take out any number square. If I say 31, 57, 49. So they all come in different categories. Here, again here, 27. Oh, here again. So there are 3 sets of trick. This is you have to understand. Okay, once this is done, just 3 trick and any random number you can get the answer. So I've already shown you this one, 25, that is number ending with 5. Hope you are able to recognize the series now, which I just shared previously. Now I'll show you this one, number starting with 5. Okay, let's try this, number starting with 5. To understand the concept of number starting with 5, what exactly we will do? We will do the square of 54 first. Yeah, seems to be very easy number. Say 54 multiplied by 54. We'll not do that. We'll do the square directly with the help of Vedic maths. Let's see. We'll do the square of one's place value first. 4 square will give you 16, right? And further, you have to do. What exactly you have to do? You have to take out the square of this higher place value, that is 5 square. And in that square, you have to add the adjacent digit. Is it easy? 5 square 25 plus 4 is 29. I got my answer. Did you find it easy? If yes, then I would recommend you to revert us on mail or on the messages which you have, and we'll go further in this set of numbers, starting with 5, the same set of number. Fine. Let's see. If I take another number, 58 square. Let's see the square of 58. Now you are getting it. Absolutely right. 8 squares, 64. 5 multiplied by 5 itself. Yes, that's square of 5. And then that 25 will be adding 8 into that. And the answer is 33. 3364 is my answer. Hope this is clear. Now further, I'll write one number and you have to answer me. Yes, I can hear you. The answer is 59. The question is 59 square. And I would like to get the answer. Yes. Who can get it? Who can get the answer easily? Yes, 9. Start reading the table of 9. So 9 square is 81. 5 square 25 plus 9 will give you 34. You get the answer 3481. Isn't that quick? Absolutely. 9 square 81. 5 square 25 plus 9 is 34. I got my answer. Let's quickly see 57. For example, so now I'll start reading it from the front end. I want to write the answer from front end. That is also very easy. 5 square 25 plus 7 is 32. 7 square is 49. I got my answer 3249. Okay. Now pay attention. This is little important for you to understand. When we take out the square of one's place value here in these number, 1 square is 1. 2 square is 4 and 3 square is 9. I'm not writing it, I'm just showing it. Okay. So 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4 and 3 square is 9. But I have to satisfy the place value as well. So I'll write 1 square as, yes, I heard some people told, yes, 0, 1. 2 square is 0, 4. 3 square is 0, 9. Absolutely. Rest everything is same. 5 square 25 plus 1 is 26. 5 square 25 plus 2 is, yes, I heard it right, 27. 5 square 25 plus 3 is, we got the answer, right? So now we have already discussed number ending with 5, whose square I've taken, number starting with 5, and later on in subsequent workshop, we might share you the trick when the number is not ending nor starting with 5. So that's the number. So we'll share it further. Let me go to some other tricks where you can calculate quickly and in the mind, just calculation in the mind and save up your time during calculation. Let's see. For example, if my number is 1023, I'm supposed to divide this number by, first I'll divide with a single digit, and let's take the higher single digit number, that is 9. Okay. So I am supposed to divide this. You will read the table of 9, but I'll write the answer directly. I got my answer. You want to know how I got my answer? So this is my question and this is my reminder. Let's see. So just keep it 1, 1, 3 and 5 here. We'll keep it here and then I'll rub it and I'll show you the calculation, right? Let's see how we can get the answer. It's a 4-digit dividend to be divided by 9. I'll drop first digit as it is. Okay? Dropped it, placed it, and then I'll add this digit into next digit of my dividend. Next digit of my dividend. So 1 plus 0 will give me 1 again. I'll repeat the step. I'll just say it again. 1 as it is. 1 plus 0 will give me 1 again. Again, I'll repeat the step. 1 plus 2 will give me 3. And 3 plus 3 give me, oh, it's just supposed to be 6. I'm so sorry. It is 6, not 5. It is 6. So I'll put a slash here. Now, why exactly I'm putting slash here? I'm putting slash before my number, which I said in the end. That is 6. I said 6 in the end. If it is 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, whatever we will say in the end, I'll put a slash before that. This portion of mine is my reminder and this portion of mine is my question. So here is my question and here is my reminder. You got that? Hope. I'll just repeat it for you. 1 as it is. 1 plus 0, 1. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 1, 1, 3 is my question and 6 is my reminder. Now try taking random numbers, but don't get confused when double digit will come. Okay? We'll be covering that in future sessions. I want you to solve a similar kind of question here in your copies. Let's try. The number is 4011 to be divided by, I'll take it as 2 divided by 9. Please try this number. Solve the number dividing it by 5 and you'll get the answer as, absolutely yes, 4. Again 4. Then 5. and then 7. 4 as it is. 4 plus 0, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. And 7 is your reminder. This is your quotient. Hope it was not too fast. You were able to drop digits and add the same digit to the next number of your dividend. So your quotient is here 445 and your reminder is 7. Try with random numbers. Don't get confused when the double digit come into picture because we have to solve it with the help of subsutra. Okay, let's take you through on one more trick, one more quicker calculation. For example, your number is 21374298 something. Okay, I just taken a random number. I'm supposed to multiply that number by multiples of 9. This is like a big number. Of course, it's a big number. Some children are clever. They'll say, I'll multiply this once by 9, copy paste it, and then add it and I'll get the answer. How much time would you take to solve this? I can solve this in less than 15 seconds. Are you able to solve this in less than 15 seconds? You start writing your answers. I'll write my answer and then we can match our answers. Let's give it a try. My answer is I got my answer. Was I fast? No. I got my answer. Yes. So hope you can see the number and answer both. Right? Now I'll share how I got the answer and try understanding it. Okay? Try understanding it so that you can use it on the different numbers. Okay, let's see. Let's try and seeing the question and getting the answer. Hope you are able to see the board. Okay, my number was 21374298 That's my multiplicand to be multiplied by number of 9s here. So what I did, yes, somewhat of you would have noticed, I have written come somewhere to here it is similar. Yes, why it is similar? Because I've taken predecessor of my number. I've taken predecessor of my multiplicand. I wrote it down here. It is 21374,298. And instead of 4, what is here? 3. Hope this is clear. I'll take predecessor of my multiplicand. Right? I'll write it here. After that, what I'll do? The next step says subtract all the digits from 9 and my last digit from 10. That is 4 will be subtracted from 10 here. Let's see. So when you say 9 minus 2, subtracting 2 from 9. So 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 3 is 6. 9 minus 7 is again 2. 9 minus 4, 5. 9 minus 2, 7. 9 minus 9, 0. 9 minus 8, 1. And in the end, be careful. Here we have 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. I got my answer. Hope this is clear. I'll repeat it for you. First step, take the predecessor of your multiplicand. That is 213742984. And here it will be 3 in the end. And then subtract all the digits from 9 and last from 10. Subtracting all the digits from 9 will give you 78625701 and last digit 4 will be subtracted from 10 will give you 6. Hope it is clear. I'll write another question. Try solving that and we'll get the answer. This answer you won't get in calculator because calculator is having a capacity of display of 12 to 14 digits. So you have to do it manually to cross check it. Right? Let's see. Let's do another question. I'll take a smaller number so that even you can calculate faster. And I want you to answer just before I end up writing the answer. Let's see. The number is 21. We'll take 41372. For example, I'll take a 6-digit number. Okay. Yes, of course, it's a 6-digit number. I'll multiply the numbers by 6 9s here. 6 9s are here. It is hexa 9. We'll see. The first step was, yes, the first step was predecessor of the number. So taking predecessor of the number 421372 will give me 421371. Yes, that's right. The next step says subtract all the digits from 9 and last digit from 10. Let's see what is the answer. We'll get 5, we'll get 7, we'll get 8, we'll get 6, and we'll get 2 from here. And in the end, it is 10, from which we have to subtract 2. So I get my answer, 8 here. So here is my answer. Hope you understood it. Hope it is clear. Now I'll just write the last sum in the same activity. 912 to be multiplied by 999. Try answering orally. Don't write it. Don't write it. Try answering orally. I'll write. I can hear you. I can write answer. Yes, it's 9, 1, 1. Absolutely. Then 0, 8, and 8. We got the answer. Hope this is clear. Okay. So this was just a glimpse of Vedic mathematics. And you can have many questions in that. You can have polynomial. I'll write few questions as well to show. Even polynomial can be solved. Polynomial division. For example, if you have a number x square plus 2x minus 7 to be divided by x minus 2. Yes, absolutely. This is one of the questions in which like child feels like really doubtful whether my answer is right or not. Why? Because division is kind of a question which really create a lot of question in mind, but even this you can solve very easily. You can get answer very easily with the help of Vedic mathematics. Okay, so if I talk about, there are many things to be done in Vedic mathematics. It is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, square roots, cube roots. We have polynomials, equations, algebra. We have Pythagoras, we have coordinates, we have fractions. So there are many topics which will be covered. If you are interested more to know about this, you can contact us on the number given or in the email ID. We'll be providing the numbers in the end also. You can connect and you can learn. This is just a glimpse. I might not remember all the name of the topic which I would like to share with you. So the names I've written in here in just a quick way so that you can just understand which is really helpful for you and which you can relate. In the end, I'll just share with you a quick trick, and then I'll wind up the session, hand it over to Nalini ma'am. So for example, you have any number. For example, you have 37. You have to multiply this number. See it carefully, and the answer will come just like that. You have to multiply this number by 101. Now, I'm not going to do a 3-step process of multiplication and solve it. We'll do directly. The answer is yes, absolutely. The answer is 37, right? Try it with 54. So the answer would be 54. We got the answer. Yes, this was just a complimentary trick for you to end the session, and I'll just come back to the main screen and I want to wind up the session and hand it over to Nalini ma'am. Just a second. Okay, so this was just a glimpse of Vedic mathematics. Don't take it like we have shared many things. I've just shared like 4 or 5 tricks with you. So here is more to learn and to connect regarding your content. If I talk about Pythagoras, if I talk about coordinate in higher classes, if I talk about polynomial, there are yet many things to come. Right. So thank you so much for giving your valuable time. I would request Nalini ma'am to take it further, and in case there are some questions, like we can please handle it, and hope it is clear from my side.
Thank you so much, Gunjan.
Thank you, ma'am.
So parents, hope you must have understood Vedic maths and the importance of Vedic maths and how these children have actually shared these details with you, the tricks with you. So thanks, Gunjan, for sharing all these tricks. And
thank you, ma'am.
So now I would just share that I hope you are all able to see my video.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So it is really important that maths is something which is you cannot escape from, right? So whatever you have learned, I hope you must have noted it on a pen and paper, and you must have seen that how orally, how beautifully, how confidently you can take out the answers within seconds. Yes. So this particular event was planned just to make you aware of the benefits of Vedic maths. Vedic maths is not only for children who already love maths, but it is also for the children who have a phobia of maths. So if you have ever thought of yes, there is a difference are the only organization which is affiliated with government. So we have done this workshop also under Skill India Mission because we are the approved NSDC partners. So we are providing this particular Vedic math skill especially for the school students at a very economical price. So you can just connect with us later anytime for this particular course if you want to do it as for your child or for yourself. And you can also, those children who are attempting for the competitive exams or who have the vision to go for the competition or maybe any competitive exams after 10th, after 12th. So even Vedic Maths helps you at that point also. So the ideology of sharing this was this only, and all of you will get the e-certificate, those who have attended this workshop by 5th of September, because that is a Teachers' Day. So we have specially allotted that day for the distribution of certificates. All of you will get the certificates on your respective email IDs on 5th of September. So I really thanks to you all for giving this.
Your video is not visible, ma'am.
So I hope my audio is audible if the video is not there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's there.
Yeah. So I hope you will be able to understand the difference between the conventional maths and Vedic maths, and this will give you the idea of how you can just choose it to go for a particular course or not. So thanks to all the participants who have been there, and thanks to Gunjan for presenting Vedic maths tricks. Thank you so much. Thank you.